Tower of God. Let's get it. All right, it's Tower God time. Please like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell of dawn so the goals to the 13-month series doesn't get you and you can stay notified. All right, man. Wall hike song pulled up on the loose leg ship with the butterfly, aka Garnak. So let's see if we see who's on the ship this week. So there's Lord Grace. I know. I didn't expect Wall hike song to get involved in this matter. Some slave in utero SIU. So there's Garnak. You going to the ship. You said Kinar's not a very good king. Thanks for streaming, getting out, reading TOG chapter 2. Okay, all right. I only see Kanahara in the last place if he's the first king. I feel it. The imposter, yeah, he's an imposter. Okay. Somebody sus. There's an imposter among us. I can't even think of that joke earlier. I should probably make a. Anyways, it's Tower God time. All right, Garnak is going towards I think the ship. Do you land on it? Are you there, Mister So and So from Wall Hike Song? My master wants to see you. Dot dot dot. Off. He said, "F off." You'll be like that, or did it mean like don't be like that? Translator knows he means he's being rude. Maybe he's saying something like don't be like that. Should I ask you if you will come out after you wreck your ship? After I wreck your ship? He puts his hand out. Don't do it, or you'll get hurt. Butterfly. You spoiled it. Here, Rex speaks to Garnak as if you were a child. Don't be so aggressive. Don't change the mood. You didn't get to come here to fight those guys. If you're going to beat them up, at least try to have a dialogue, right? What are we? Civilized people? What are we? Civilized people, aren't we? Why do something out of place? This voice is from yeah, he's there. It can be read as vice leader. So vice leader means it's Urek. If they if they mean Mazino since the leader is Bayak, we're gonna leave it as vice captain since it might be Urek who was talking from the ship. Vice captain. Look how swole he is. Are you stupid? Look at the shoulder. Are you dumb? Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at that shoulder, dog. You think he me? Look at the look at the he got bigger for sure. He wasn't that big in a sweater. Look at him. Look at him. I need the shirt. I still wish it was Bayeka though. I do, but I get it because he's the leader. But you can't go wrong with my guy Irregular. This is my irregular. We here for this. I'm here for this. Why are you here? What you about to do, bro? Why are you here? What you about to do? Mazino, baby. That erect photo made me go hard at the gym today. He said I had to start looking like Mazino. It's him after 6 years. He's back. The wings, the name on his back, Mazino, CML, certified Mazino lovers. Yes, sir. It's my boy, Swole. He's stronger than you, Naya. You right. Eminem hit the gym. My boy hit the gym after Garam's last projection. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of wish we saw Bayak Rayum, but I didn't mind either way. Basically how I feel. Urek Mazino and Lucelek recognizes his voice. Okay, I like that. Middle zone, Bam's group. No, turn it off. Go back. Go back. One more time, one time. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Middle zone, Bam's group heading to the great match. I need more of that, bro. I want to see Bayek too, but with all the irregulars pulling up, Urek had to pull up. Nah, it makes sense. Crazy we saw Urek faster than Wagner. Yeah, it is what it is, though. But that's kind of crazy, though. But why is he here? That is the question. I'm sorry, let me just. Why look dirty? Am I clear now? Hold on. The hell? Why did that look dirty? Whew, I don't like the translator note spoiled it, yapping for no reason. Urek finally, yeah. That was unfortunate, but it's okay. Still hype, still hype. That's my guy Mazino. I love him. That's my favorite irregular. So, you know, I know I'm CBL, but shit. Get the wings on my back, bro. I made a shirt. That's how you know. I made a Urek shirt. Wall hike song shirt. I'm gonna have to make me a sweater, bro. Ooh ah! Ship's still going fast, I guess. The ship is going. Why are there why are there Mario question marks all over the screen? Why are those? I got some questions. Y'all got some questions going on? We meeting the real Korean Riddler, the original. What's going on? Why are these question marks here? Just question marks floating around. This is that a building in some type of terminal? What is in a desk with a lamppost? It seems that we have arrived to the Navigator's crossroad. Translator note: with crossroads point refers to an intersection, a place that leads to several other places. Okay, so a literal crossroad. Bro, bro, explain what a crossroad means. Oh, what's going on? The Riddler back. I thought Gustang is the goat. He's my favorite family head that we've seen. That's different. Out of the family head that we've seen, that's different. I like Enryu Jihad and Urek, but as I've said in my Urek Mazino video, it might need to make another one soon. My favorite thing about Mazino is I think that every character that we've seen, high ranker, family head, it doesn't really matter. They went up the tower and they're like extremely condescending and they're kind of like bad people. I'm not gonna look you in the eye and tell you Erek is a stand-up guy and that he's not extremely confident. He's a self-proclaimed champion of the tower, but he never stopped looking out for the little guy, Hell Joe. Just a whole repair man. He's like, you have dreams. I want to help you achieve them. Here's your Red Theresa. Didn't go the way it needed to go. He had to come back and deal with it, but he still believed Joe can climb. Same thing with Bam. When before he knew Bam was an irregular, when he scratched him, even though that scene is stupid, he was like, "Yo, there's a little baby Slayer in FUG. He kind of nice." Like he wasn't even like, "How dare he? That insolent E rank regular." He was like, "That little nigga kind of nice." Like I like him like that. I like him. Then with the Garam stuff and him not being a lazy man despite him being mad powerful was hilarious. Like that's my guy, bro. I like him. That's my dude. Navigator's Crosspoint. This is a special teleport device used by navigators to travel to the place they want to go. Travelers who explore various parts of the tower refer to themselves as navigators. I thought you were talking about guides. Okay, so never mind. In particular, they are especially interested in things that existed before the 10 families entered the tower, such as the mechanical civilization tone of legend. See, we're continuing with the theme. People of ancients who worship flowers and plants. Nah, New Sprout's got to be some important thing that relates to the ancient like beginning of the tower before the 13 great bums came through for sure. Or the nest of an ancient species, traces of a transcendent machine god or the god of nature in which they believed. A lot of course, most have a lot of false information. There are quite a few factions among the navigators, just depending on what information they believe in. Interesting. He a ladies' man. He a real bro. There's a Bone Thugs and Harmony song called Crossroads. Exactly. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Tell me what you gonna do. Erect the legendary neighborhood irregular. Well, I was off this time. How the fuck could know about this? He seemed to have known what the new sprout was when it was mentioned. So maybe because he's a direct descendant in the great family, maybe it came up in discussions, but he's a smart guy. He's like the cerebral character that's not Shibisu. But I suppose in this scenario, if I was writing it, I probably would have if I was gonna do this, I probably would have had Tiara exposit this. But whatever, it's fine. Oh, and the test floor is one of their important travel destinations for them. Why do you think there was a believer boy down there? That guy? Yo, you remember from season one, the door test from Hashtag Examination? Yeah, he said I believe. So he was one of them. Interesting. There's a believer boy there. Oh God! Although that guy is not a true navigator, I remember that person too. He was a funny and nice person. Bam! You don't remember that nigga? You don't remember your friends, Prince and Arc after. Shut the fuck up. You don't know who that is, man. You don't remember him. The navigator's teleport device will allow us to get to the great match unhindered. But I didn't expect Guroro to know the location of this secret teleport device. The problem is that in order to go through this device, you have to solve the answer. You have to solve and answer the questions or problem it asks you. Is that why there's question marks? You gotta play a quiz to see if you are qualified to go to the place you want to go. What is this problem? No one knows, and I honestly don't know what to expect. I've never used this before. They say if we figure it out wrong or give the wrong answer, they will send us somewhere else because we would be unqualified for the place we are trying to travel to. The problem is that the rumor has it that the places, excuse me, they sent them to are pretty nasty. We don't have to worry about getting it wrong before we even try, do we? Maybe others don't know it, but I'm here from the Pobedal family, which is the guardian of knowledge, literature, and history. Yeah, talk about it. You're the one that makes me the most nervous. But it's just like, you crazy bitch. Oh, I love that. The little things to improve the overall story. This is so contrived. Yeah, just ask the question. Let's just get this over with. Well, for now, we need to win to get to the great match. So hold on, they can't just fly there. Did Guerrero mention this before? Maybe I think he might have mentioned this at the crossroads before. I like this new concept. It kind of answers to many people who are trash becoming rankers and climbing fast. If they fail, they probably die. I don't know. I don't know if that answers that question. Why does that answer that question? Are you saying that you can use this as a skip as like as a warp, kind of like Mario World? Like if you have the whistle in Mario 3, you can warp other worlds. So it's like if I'm on floor 45 and I find a crossroad thing and I want to go to Wall Hike Slung's floor 77, I can skip that. Is that kind of what you're saying? If do I have that right? I don't need your help, you fools. If I ask Emily, she'll give me the answer to anything. Did I skip anything? For now, we need to win to get to the great match. Emily is not gonna help you, bro. Let's give it a try. So they landed. This blamp thing is on. Welcome, dear travelers. I'm Abto, Abto. The guide, who's a guide? Sorry, see, I'm thinking of too literal. Maybe he's not the position of a red witch or silver dwarf. It just means I'm the person who guides you through the navigation system. Okay. The guy that who will take you to the place you want to travel. I ask travelers questions to determine if they are worthy of traveling to the place they want to go. If you don't answer correctly, you will probably be directed to a different place than expected. Will you still do it? I will. All right. What is the place you wish to travel to? According to the navigators, the place is a sprout that grows no more. So, new sprout. I see. Then let me give you a suitable question for the place you wish to travel to. All right. Question marks, some blah blah blah. So this is the question for you. What are you? The one who has come to awaken forgotten memories, the one who has brought forth buds that never grew, the one who has made flowers bloom, the one who has opened the door, the one who will bring back even deeply buried disasters, the one who is not originally you. Hold on, just give me 1 sec. I know you're talking about Bam, but give me 1 second. I just want to check if Cosmic Scan dropped theirs yet to see if there's another translation because I don't like how this is worded. It's They're trying to sound overly mysterious and cryptic, but it's no, it's not out. All right, never mind. That's all we got. Okay. All right. So Sorry. Let me reread that. Let me just give me a second. This is the question for you. What are you? The one who has come to awaken forgotten memories. Okay, so like trauma, right? Gustang, memory stuff. The one who brought forth new buds that never grew. Not sure what that means exactly, but okay. The one who made the flowers bloom. The one who opened the door, irregular. Who will bring back deeply buried disaster, things they want to forget, the sins, blah blah blah. The thing that Gustang's not worried about. The one who is not originally you. So he's not originally him. All right. Who are you? Is asking who are you now? It's asking who you are now to this boy. Hey, the question you just asked refers to the Slayer candidate. What a strange question that is. The person you are referring to is correct. No further questions will be accepted. They said you can't ask questions. Only I can ask the questions. You don't got question powers. Say your answer. Damn. Too many answers for that question. What does that question have to do with where we are headed? It's irregular stuff. This is above your pay grade, lizard. Goruro, this is above your pay grade. Shut up and sit down with your green ass hair and your freaking COVID mask. All right, sit down. Yes. Yeah, but the question would probably be harder to higher floors. Like, what are Jahar's pajamas? If you answer, you can go to the 151st floor. Okay. Bam. What the heck is that Kingdom Hearts 3 dialogue? Facts! Kingdom Hearts 3 dialogue. Yes, that's what that was. Because he died and was revived by the outside god. Does that mean he's not him? And how long was he alive? Wasn't he a baby? Does that baby have a personality yet? Now, hold on. I'm getting a little esoteric there. Let me cut it out. He is not originally him because V and Arlene's child is dead. Bam is a walking corpse with the soul of an outside god. So you think it's the outside god didn't well, it still revived Arlene and V's kid, but he inhabited V's and Arlene's kid, meaning the original baby that they had or whatever, that guy doesn't exist. But wouldn't the outside god have its own personality? Or are you suggesting that when it inhabited Bam and came into the tower, I suppose, or revived him, the outside god lost or forgot who it was originally? And I'm guessing you guys think this ties into his name being 25th Bam. That's my guess. I don't know. I'm not a theory guy. You guys are the theory people. Let me know what you guys think. All right. As expected, Emily's help. He typed something, blah, 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 has arrived. I have no obligation to answer you. I ain't telling you nothing. I ain't no snitch. That's crazy. What is this? Why are you acting all of a sudden, Emily? It's almost like an emotional response. Well, Emily does have some tie-in with Bam, I guess. Who is Bam? Why are you asking such an obvious question? And Dorsey, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Don't speak. Don't you gonna say something stupid. Oh my gosh, shut the fuck it up. No, no. You are taxi. You are Lyft. You are Uber. You are public transportation. Don't speak. What am I to say? Bam is simply Bam. We're not going to the floor. We're not going. We're not going. We're not going. That's not an answer. We're not going. We're not going to the floor, bro. We're not going. Oh my god. I can't believe she said that simple ass shit. There's no such thing as a hidden identity. This y'all queen? I don't know much about Bam's past, and I'm sure he's a little different from the rest of us, but Bam is exactly the person he is. A regular Slayer candidate. I don't know why everyone is so desperate to put some kind of qualifying title on it, but that line's interesting. Bam is simply Bam. Miss Darcy. No matter what you guys say, Bam will never become what you want him to be. Your reply has been received. Hey, oh no, that's not an answer. Your answer is fail. Wrong. You can't do it. Keep your dumbass mouth shut. Why are you talking? You don't know nothing. Oh my goodness, bro. She's not a serious person. I'm crying. Oh, my fault. I saw a theory that when it refers to you are not him, it refers to Rachel, and she was the person who truly opened the door. That's interesting. Cringe. I think he is him, but a different person didn't be revived as a different person, and God knows what the God to give him something else. And Dorsey stopped. LOL, Bam is Bam. You are a tree, but you don't act like a tree. And Dorsey's a true CBL. I think the outside guy is probably inside Bam, and his personality no longer exists or is being suppressed by Bam's body. Okay. Bam literally said he wouldn't run away from his destiny. He is both of those things. I hate her so much. Pete comedy and Dorsey, what the hell? This is her audition now. She's trying to move the CBL ranks. Well, failure, as they say in Smash Bros. Damn it! Hey, how could you answer like that? I think I'm right. Clearly, you're not. I think I'm right. Besides that guy, he doesn't want Bam to go to the place he wants to go to, right? Oh, so you think no matter what you said, I would have been wrong. What do you mean? Since you didn't answer the question correctly, you'll be directed to a different place that you wanted to go, a place that coincides with your wrong answer. Where are we going? What? Wait, stop. No! I don't know what's going on. It's like swirling energy. The ship is like doing something. Everything is shaking. Tiara on Kun, Aguero. I still can't control it. But if I use the power of the second thorn, oh, we teleporting. Second thorn, we teleporting. Do it. We teleporting. I can get to where I really need to go. So second thorn, bam, slap the ground. You teleport us away, bro. Pull out the arrow, the Kelhelm arrow. We need that. Change the route, the route. Bam speaks as if he's saying, "Please make it work," as if he's begging for help to the thorn. Something. I guess something unplugs or the electricity is going crazy there. Question mark. I can't control the place you will travel to, as expected from the individual. Not promised. I don't know these. I feel like these translations are throwing me off a bit, but okay. New feat. Here comes the OP Bam moment. She can't fail. She's with Bam. True, true. So where are they going now? So they teleporting. The light. They. I think they're somewhere else now. Look somewhere different. So they came out somewhere. This the ship looks like it's like it's steaming. What? So they're all there. What is this place? Well, there's a bunch of ships, so this must be right. And it looks like there's like a plant, like vines and shit with a door on it or some type of gate. It's the ship's still working, it's flying. The mark on that door is clearly that of the navigators. That is the entrance to the sprout. Oh, the army of the Pobedao is here. We're in the right place, aren't we? That bastard was a tsundere. What do you mean it's a tsundere? You didn't see what Bam did? This guy's an idiot. I'm done with Gururo. I hope you never get back in that motherfucking group chat, you bitch. And your breath stinks. And you know what? I'll take it back. Your rain boots are ugly. Huh? A warning sound? Not like this. Not like this. He's right there? No way. Cause they could still capture him. Oh my god, that's insanity. Bam looks up. That person, Lopobia Tramere. Isn't it too much to have a boss battle from the start? Oh, we're done. Oh, that's short too. Okay. Imagine. Imagine coming out there and being like, "We going to the new sprout, Traumery." We're not going to the new sprout. Unless Traumery's like, "Nah, y'all can go." My beef is with Gustang. I like that chapter actually. I liked it. I I did not care for the overly verbose. You who are not thou, who have not been who he thought he was, be but could have been who you are, who opened the door, who planted the sprout, but the sprout didn't. I didn't care for that. That mumbo jumbo, but other than that, that was a good chapter. I didn't mind it. That fake ass, cryptic ass bullshit. Yeah, what do you guys think of the chapter? I liked it. Queen, I never claimed there's tiara all day, every day here. Yeah, I don't know how the machine would know when I don't think basically anyone knows what he is, not even Gustang. I am learning Korean so I can read TOG without these dumbass translations. Understandable. I can't do that, but let us know. Hey, yo, Trom about to lose some dragons. Kirby time. Trom was menacing as F. Yeah, they did the like black and white thing. And he hasn't used that kind of like shaded grayscale, black and white, noir, whatever, too often. I remember when White said that he killed Aguero and Arc after the Prince or whatever. He did it then, and a couple other times. He's coming for his Leviathan. I liked it. Mid 2 words. Urek Mazino. It's like a 7. It was cool. I'm gonna give it an 8. Mazino hype. That's my guy. Can't be mad at it. I like that trauma race here. This should be interesting. Because Looselek made or Garnak made an easy path for them to get there, but now it ain't easy. So I kind of like that. But that middle portion with the question stuff and the navigator thing, that was probably the least interesting part. But again, it was also not long, so I don't think the chapter overstayed its welcome. Mind you, I personally kind of wanted it to be Bayak Ryun, but anytime I see Mazino, I'm happy. So I can't get angry. Boosted with Urex tax, Uber Queen and Dorsey. Yeah, that was hilarious because I knew she looked that shit wrong. Um, You are thou, thou art I, he who has planted the tree, who will awaken the memories of those who do not wish to see what has been back in the past, PAST. And then she's like, Bam is Bam. And they're like, nope, nope, wrong. That was hilarious. This chapter was 5 out of 10 for the pure fact of the wreck, not stunting on the butterfly guy. Well, the chapter translation said that he's treating him like a kid. And Loose Leck recognized his voice. I feel like Loose Leck is going to tell him to chill out. Like, yo, Garnak, Garnak. Rein it in, bro. Rein it in, rein it in. That's not, that's not UJ. It's not Bayak. That is Urek Mazino. We don't want any problems. Because I actually would love to see Mazino and Lucelek speak, but in a weird way, I think I would have preferred Bayek and Lucelek speaking because Walhike Sun, co-founder and leader of the 77th floor, plus the leader of FUG number one Slayer, first generation, X, Y, and Z, yada yada. So yeah. The Thorn, Urek, and Trom stuff was cool. Maybe Bayak is with Urek and Urek doesn't travel alone. It's possible. The Butterfly was talking crazy. They got to know each other or something. Well, he called him Butterfly. So he at least recognizes him. I wonder how much he knows about Fug, F-U-G. Fug. Let's go back up here to look at it again. Lord Grace, I know. Garnak. Why didn't Garnak assume it could have been Urek, though? Because you cannot go crazy to them because their organization is seen as more dangerous than y'all's. But my master wants to see you, and he's like, fuck off. Don't be like that. Should I come out after I break your ship? Don't do it. You'll get hurt, butterfly. He's right. Like he's not Urek's not threatened by him. So he's like, bro, you break the ship, you're gonna die, not me. Like I'll be fine. I'll figure it out. I'll take loose Lex ship. I'll take another ship. I'll spatial distortion. But you finna die. Butterfly. Wait, the master computer plot device is contrived in left field. Oh, I agree. Navigator is a separate category from guides being introduced now is silly. This information could have been revealed by an established character like Loose Leg being cryptic as usual. I agree with you. As far as things are concerned, that part of the chapter didn't move me, but like, how best to put this? These are the type of things that I expect from Slave and Eater at this point in time. I expect him to do stuff like this. Like he just decides to do stuff. Like sometimes it's not a concept that's crazy or unbelievable. So I'm like, fair enough. It doesn't really mesh and mess up a lot of the things that are happening. But sometimes, like the doper. Oh, I'm concrete doper. I'm like, oh, I guess that's a thing now. Like so I don't know. True, but Iraq should have blew the ship up and hit Garnak like a kid. Who do you think you're talking to? Well, maybe he's told him to fuck off. I don't know. Iraq is buff, strong, strong. I'm wearing my wall hike song for tomorrow's stream on YouTube. I'm wearing that. I'm wearing it. Iraq really buff. Esme do something with Endorsi. She's been handled terribly. She needs like a slice of some humble pie. Yeah. We're up next chapter. Dumas appears to capture Bam and gets one shot by Tromray. I feel like that would piss off other people, not me. I think Dumas is strong and cold or whatever, but whatever. I got Karaka. Armor gimmicks still exist. Wait, navigators are different from guys? I don't understand what that. I don't understand that. Yeah, so I guess these are people who are looking for ancient treasure or information and trinkets or what have you about the ancient tower, the plants, the machines, the native, the ancients, the things that existed before the 13 great bums. I was confused for a second too, but I guess they made it distinct. Like navigator and guide are not the same thing. But I think for the sake of not confusing people, I probably won't use guide moving forward. I'll probably just say red witch or silver dwarf. You get what I'm saying? Because I think he's muddying the terms a little bit here. But yeah, navigators are a thing now. Bone, 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 crossroads. I like it because he tied it with the god worship dude. That felt forced to me, but that was a nice callback. But that was forced. That was kind of like Oda making Kuma's where would you like to go line. Like you did that retroactively. It doesn't mess with anything, but you didn't plan that. Like, yo, this guy who's versus worshiping God or Jesus or whatever in floor in chapter 15 and Han Sung use examination. I'm gonna tie it back full circle when I he did not plan that out, but it doesn't mess with anything, so it's fine. You think anything about the pulling Oda Nika thing with the machine and nature gods was Rack really Rika all along? um Rack is. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Rack is probably an ancient though. What's the difference between navigators? Let me scroll back up and see. Unfortunately, I don't trust this translation that much. But I'll just kind of walk you through what I'm reading here. So okay, so look, let's go back. So we arrived to the navigator's crossroads. Navigator's crossroads point is a special teleport device used by navigators to travel to the place they want to go. Travelers who explore various parts of the tower refer to themselves as navigators. So it's a self-induced term used for people who are traveling to very specific parts of the tower. I'm guessing places like New Sprout. In particular, they are especially interested in things that existed before the 10 great families, or I'm going to add another layer to this. 13 great warriors entered the tower. And then he puts his glasses on and goes into his little speech, such as mechanical civilizations, people who worship flowers and plants, the nest of an ancient species, traces of a transcendent machine god. Like, so they're people, I guess they're like archaeologists of the towers. Like, they're like the Nico Robbins of the tower, looking for ancient history. Like, oh, this was a cup, a mug before Jihad came in the tower. Like, this was the cup that the first plant guy drank from, like shit like that, like a treasure hunter, so to speak. That's my best guess. I assume the god guy had a power that was like a navigator god, but his power was different. Was different. His power was different. Was different. The official English translation has used a different name than navigators. Guides are described as navigators a bunch of times, something like travelers. Travelers would. Yes, guides is what I know. What like Evan and what Huaryun are. They're known as guides, red witches and silver dwarves. So that's. But I think just to be safe, I'm just gonna start referring to them by their like actual title there. So if I'm talking about like Evan, I'm gonna just say silver dwarf. If I'm talking about Solo, AI, the girlfriend of Floor of Death, or like Huaryun, I'm just gonna say red witch, just to keep things simple and not overly complicate things. You get what I'm saying? But um, crazy enough, if you think about it, not a lot really happened. There isn't really much for me to sink my teeth into here. What happened? We followed up what happened last chapter. Yo, who win the ship? It's Mazino. Okay. All right. Answer the question. The question was wrong. Bam's like, fuck that. We going where I want to go. Boom. Now they're at the place to get to where we want to go. So there really isn't much to say, all things considered. But I suppose we should really dive into the minutiae of the whole riddle about Bam. You guys like to theorize a lot. Some of you guys already presented some theories, but what are you guys thinking? Like the outside God revived Bam, but some of you guys are thinking that he is Bam now. He went inside Bam's body, and that's why you who were once thou are not thee. Therefore, you have lost who you used to be. What are we thinking, man? Is Traveler one of the travelers? Is Traveler is his name, right? Not his title. I thought Traveler was his literal name, not his actual title, if I remember correctly. Maybe Bam can't use the thorn because he's out of practice because he doesn't really use most of the joint. He said I'm not used to this yet, but you don't do you train with it? Did Evankel even train you in that? Like I don't know. There's all wretches and silver dwarf guys, people who can see the future. Yes, silver dwarfs and red witch are known as guides, but the way that they're, let's call it future sight, maybe guide, fate, manipulation, whatever you want to call it works differently between the silver dwarfs and the red witches. They don't see it the exact same way. Why the word navigator then? They sound like an archaeologist. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. We'll see what the official says, and honestly, we'll see what Cosmic Scan says. But for the time being, this is what we got. Let me check something about Traveler real quick though, because I swear that's just his name. Wait, could Traveler actually be related to the Navigators at all? So yeah, it says. Well, I'll pull it up, but it's not going to be in frame. I'm not adjusting. Traveler. No, it doesn't say anything like that. I don't think. Yeah, no. But let me just go back to this. Why not just Explorer? Maybe the outside god is the sun thing in Bam. That thing that appears every once in a while when he gets mad, like when White was pursuing him in Aria. You think that's okay? Makes sense. I don't think Navs or gods are separate. I think SCU was trying to explain that there are powers like navigators or gods, but they're not the same type of power. Oh, okay. For me, the one interesting thing was Emily helping Bam. Maybe the outside god. Oh yes, I just read that. I think the outside god gave part to Bam, but still revived as a blank slate Bam or state. Yeah, I would have used my words differently, but ultimately they do have to translate Korean words into English or French or whatever. So how do you fucking search? Oh, there we go. Oh my god, I hit the wrong thing. This is search, right? Guides or guide. Oh my god. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I was right in my head. This is it's a special position. Those they're the ones blessed by the tower with knowledge of all the paths within to assist in navigation. At times, even able to foresee the future and change it. The guide, the one who chooses leads the way, is a special position that leads the way for the team. A special position in a standalone position during battle, the guy will also assume one of the five primary positions. Yeah. Anyways, SU, you didn't cook this week. I'm gonna wreck fan. Luckily, imagine if you not what was this chapter then? What then? I don't know. Oh, I already read that part. Let me just make sure I remember something by the way. Guides. Sorry, give me a second. Within the tower, there are two known prominent species. I guess there's two known prominent species, meaning maybe these navigator explorers, archaeologists are another one, but they're not well known, with the potential ability to guide. Such species are categorized as the silver dwarfs and the red witches. The silver dwarfs are known for their distinctive silver hair and short stature, while the red witches are known for their bright red hair. When Aguero asked her how she was present at 29th floor despite having failed the floor test, Huawei replied, I can go anywhere, I'm a guide after all, and playing guides can reach floors without passing tests normally, blah, blah, blah. SIU also described guides as a human GPS that can tell the best move or make predictions, but how that it comes to be known is not known until he further explains it. Try their best, prediction, a day, an hour ahead, could be more detailed, someone can avoid it, blah blah. Both dwarves and silver witches must travel through the 43rd floors of pilgrimage for the Red Witch. Their place is a Galstone village where the memories of it passed on. Yada 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 yada. Where's the part where they explain the differences between them? Reading Fate. Sorry. As stated above, Hansing describes guides as being able to foresee the future and even change it. Guides are able to find hidden things in the tower, read one's fate, not those of Rachel or regulars. Moreover, solving complex puzzles, avoiding traps come prenaturally to them. Guides are also capable of seeing their own destiny, so they never fear or try to avoid their own death. That's how each guide. The specialty of Silver Dwarf tends to be seeing the crossroads right in front of them. This is the only one I was looking for. I'm sorry, it took a long to find, but this is the only one I was looking for. So this is what I was talking about. So silver dwarfs can see the crossroads right before them, whereas the speciality of red witches tends to be seeing fate. How this ties in with these navigator points, crossroads, bone, 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 I don't know, but there you go. There you have it. So there you go. Off topic, but does the boss count as a blue hole? The boss? It's possible. I have a video coming out probably not this week, the week after. If you're on my Patreon and you're a tier 3, you can watch it right now, where I explain what a blue hole is and whether or not it was a good thing to be implemented into the Tower God story. Does so SIU will do a Shanks and Kaido thing like don't go man or I will F you up to loose leg? Do you think the special positions are like blue holes? No. I think blue holes is not a position. It's just a high ranker, a ranker, upper ranker who has been lost to time or whose influence and recognition cannot be quantified. The concept of a machine god, a god of nature being introduced seems relevant to the computer's description of Bam. Brought forth buds that never grew, the one who made flowers bloom, which also ties to the butterfly motif of FUG again. Okay. What are you thinking though, Black Sheep? Like elaborate. What are you thinking about that? The machine god and the plant and the god of nature thing is just consistent with what Nen Nen and Nea said way back with the Wang Wang and we asked Ratcha backstory, and even when the 13 Great Warriors were climbing, us seeing those Terminator bots, new sprout, a sprout being a type of plant, maybe the tree that Lobodon has. It seems like these points are all coming full circle. By that description, Emily can be one of those unknown races. It's possible. SAU sort of copied Dune's concept of navigators. Oh, why didn't Dune come to mind? Hmm. What are the crossroads? I guess the crossroads the Silver Dwarf sees are like maybe four, maybe I'll say 2 to 4 decisions that have to be made immediately. Like, okay, I'll try to, I'm not saying this is what happened, but I'll try to use the first kind of couple of few chapters to kind of illustrate the point. This is how I understood it. Huaryu could see like fate and like the future, so to speak, on maybe a lower level or similar level of Kel Helm. I'm not gonna go as far as Jihad. So and Bam will get the second thorn as long as he does this thing. Whereas a silver dwarf might be like these are the 4 possible choices that Bam has. In these 2, you do not get the thorn. In these 2, you get it, but this path is more dangerous to you, while this path is safer. It kind of reminds me of like when Bam decided to go into the mouth of the Shinhui silver steel eel fish, whatever he was fighting when he got the Black March, where it was like he knew the multiple choice question path that Bam could take to get there. But unfortunately, it hasn't actually been explained, so we don't know for a fact. But that's kind of how I took it. I hope that made sense. Maybe I'll make. You know what? It's a topical video. I'll make a video on it. I'll make it tomorrow and maybe post it this week. I'm just gonna put cross. I don't know what it means. Crossroads, guides, navigators. All right, I'll do it like that. I'll make a video on it. I'll do some research. I got y'all. Like an RPG game when you have 4 decisions to choose, something like that. But like they can see it preemptively. Like I guess like if you have you guys ever played, I don't know, like Fire Emblem Fates? If Evan was guiding Korin, maybe he would tell you to take neither route. You don't go to Hoshido or Noir. Take the solo path. That would lead you to the truth, even though it'll be harder and more perilous. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So yeah. No, it's cool, man. Thank you. I appreciate hearing your thoughts. It could make an interesting vid. Yeah, I'll make one. Bama's going to go from being the goat to a god. Why would they call Bam her god? Maybe she was being literal about it. It's possible. I'm surprised your wreck is here again, honestly. I feel it. What's up, Omar? Oh, wait, so that's how Rachel got to the sprout? She make best girl answer the question. It's not impossible that she manipulated the guide power to Hua Yun to get to where she needed to go. But also remember in the maze with Hua Yun and stuff at the name hunt station, they fell into no traps because of Hua Yun's guide abilities. It's a bit of a ambiguous kind of power that does what it needs to do when it needs to do it. We don't fully know the limitations and the scope of it, but they out here, man. They out here. These last two chapters did not upset me at all. I think I'm okay with these lengths too. Keep the lengths like this. I like how they're not overly long anymore. I think last one was like 17 pages on the Google Doc, and this one was 22. I like that because sometimes I feel like he goes on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Urek got his back buffed up since the last time. Indeed, he has. My boy looking swole, fresh out the gym, fresh out the room of spirit and time, man. Traps looking good, neck looking strong. Yes, Sirski, it's my guy. I hope he does something though, like for real. I really hope he does something. Like I want to see him get active, not just kind of stand around and do whatever. I want to see him get active. But yeah, man. I unless you guys have some questions or something to bring up, I don't want to drag this out any longer than it needs to go because ultimately, like I said, in per my observation, not a lot happened in this chapter. It was just Urek here, answer the question. Trauma right here. Like not it wasn't crazy in terms of like content in that sense. Do you think the sprout and tree of Arlene are connected? We know the lighthouse elder is there when they got separate at least. Sophia Tan is there. Yes. I guess it being Arlene's tree, the snow garden, and us going on with the theme of plants, I think is tangentially related. Yes, I think there's a even if it's a loose thread, there's a thread. I definitely do. How angry will people be if Bam manages to steal Trom's dragons? Expected though. I don't know if they'll be mad if the execution is good. If he gets help from like Gustang or maybe Tromray or something, or I said Tromray or Looselek or Gustang or something, but or Urek. I don't know. I don't know if this is a good thing because I think less pages are better for SIU. His hand could be tired. I feel it. Maybe Urek will ask Gusting about leaving the tower in case he ends up dying in the game. He said, "Hey yo, what's the way out again?" I take a left on this street. I think I think God just read a persona long term vague thing while the red dwarf see more detail. Maybe. As soon as he said Trom helping Bam, I saw you sighing. We'll see what happens. We'll see. This was interesting though. Can't say I cared for the question, and how it was framed, but if Cosmic Scan drops a um a chapter like today or tomorrow, and you don't see me tweet or talk about it, at me on Twitter or at me on Discord to let me know so I can read the other translations. I want to know what's really going on over there. But what was your guys' favorite panel? Urek being swole? Me too. Me too. That's the best panel. Best piece of dialogue? It's not the best, but I definitely laughed when Endorsi said "Bam is Bam," and I'm like, "You simple bitch, you simple bitch." That was hilarious. Do you think Bam will team with Tramore? It's a possibility I've considered and already prepared myself for, so that when it happens, I'm not upset. I've braced myself for it already. I actually secretly think Gustang's family will take the biggest blow, or Gustang will lose, or the Pobeda will be the loser in this war. I'm starting to think that more and more as time goes on. Right for showing up. Yes, sir. Trom showing up. That was good too, actually. He probably does the drafts and this isn't completed. Who knows? Rex Swole or Tram's menacing face. He should have said my boyfriend. Urek's back. How's that backy? Urek's first day out of jail. Fresh out of prison. All I did in there was eat good and eat prison food and do push-ups. Who is worse, Traumery or Gus, morally speaking? That's a very personal question because I would argue, I say this all the time. I'm not a good person. My moral compass is fucked up. My ethical code is not like there's a lot of gray. So I think Traumery is weird because he'd be watching animals do it and whatnot. Gustang doesn't really bother me. I'm not saying he's a good guy, but he don't bother me. I'm totally fine with Gustang. And sometimes if you're gonna murk a ninja, you gotta murk a ninja. Like killing is wrong. But am I against the death penalty? No. So That's a very personal question. So my answer is Tromare, but I think he's weird. He's off. He's more off-putting to me. Like he's like Tromare is off-puttingly weird to me. Wang Wang, I can't wait any longer. Greet her tonight. It's like, hey, yo, what? Oh no, like so. And thinking about the stuff with the mudflat snake, I'm like, this guy's a creep. So that's my answer. Urek was on his Uncle Iroh training. Yes, sir. The apple. He's They leave the room, flicks their hair back, takes the apple out, one-handed. Yo, that's my guy, Uncle Iroh, bro. I have a dog, so for me, Tromray can go to hell, but I like both of them. I'm not an animal guy, so I'm a plant guy secretly. So I'm Lobodon. You have a power of a tree, but you don't act like a tree. I like plants because I don't know if I've ever showed you guys. I could post them somewhere, but I have a bunch of cacti. You know that, right? And while I have done most of my gardening already because it's winter time here in Toronto, it's getting cold and whatnot, my onions and tomatoes and stuff. Like I plant, like I like gardening. So like I'm like a Nenea type. I'm with the plants. I'm the god of nature. Okay. Gust made a dude just to make him cease to exist. That's raw. That don't bother me. You weren't real in the first place. See, this is this is why I laugh at certain things. Like it's funny because I was yesterday. I redid my Reiki for Legend of Zelda games, and the reason why Link's Awakening never moved me. Spoiler, I guess. Plug your ears for like 10 seconds if you want to play Link's Awakening or want to play the newly remade one. The people of Kahulin are not real. I don't care. I have shit to do. I'm waking up. Where's the windfish? I felt the same way on the hidden floor. Oh, Rose and Battis, I like them. Motherfucker, you are cold. 001000. I don't give a crap about y'all. Y'all not real. Same thing with like coded Kingdom Hearts. I don't give a F about this coded Sora. The real Sora out there. You are a piece of data. You are not IRL. I don't give a damn. But I'm an asshole. See? That's what I mean. I'm not a good person. Don't use my moral compass. Be better than me. Do do as I say, not as I do. Be better than me. Oh man. All right. Sorry, y'all. Personally, I don't think the Bam that entered the tower is the same as the one that was born in the tower from Arlene and V. Yeah, that's fair. That's what everyone is saying. Gustang is meaner. Urek better press one of the family heads by the end of this arc. He needs a thug moment. I'm here for it. You know I need that. Um, though less evil. Urek was on his Uncle Iroh training. According to the blog post, Gusting did once explain to Urek how to exit the tower, but Urek said, I'll dig my way out with a spoon sooner than being able to understand what he's saying. Saying it was mad complex. Okay, fair enough. Gut, you know what it is? It's like basically you have to 100% the game, and that means you have to find 1,000 Korok seeds. And Urek said, I rather bash my head against the wall of this tower until I get outside than do all of that BS. Gardening is neat. I love gardening, but I also like this is so off topic, and I can't speak for you guys because maybe you come from different places in the world where the food feels real. But ever since I left the country and had food in Jamaica like straight off the farm, like I'm talking about the chicken was alive, and by the nighttime, I'm eating that unalive chicken, raised on pure grass, normal, natural food. Um, my homegirl and her girlfriend, they have a farm down here. Getting the fresh egg, I don't like eggs, but the fresh eggs to make stuff like fresh off the farm. And like me starting to buy more natural, even though you have to preserve it by freezing it and stuff. Like food don't taste right to me sometimes. Where I'm like, what we get here in North America? Because I'm sure Americans probably feel this way. That is bullshit. It is not food. Steroids, preservatives, all those like endocrine disrupting foods and nonsense to like eat. Like I get inflammation. It messes up my stomach. I had a point here. What did you say? Oh yeah, so like that's part of the reason why I definitely like planting my own vegetables, fruits, and things of that nature. Like I'm not nearly as good of a gardener. The soil's not like some rich soil from a nice place, but it's part of the reason why I like to eat my own stuff. So like I can make that, make brew my tea off the mint leaf that I got, steep it, whatever the case is, and go that way. So yeah. Sorry. Anyways, I'm a plant dad. Where was I? Shout out to my vice captain of Rec Mazino. Someone knew what he looks sounds like. Yup, loose leg. Gus made a wait. I read that. Gardening is neat, but could he have let the man live instead of killing him? What guy? Oh, you mean the book guy? I think he had to return to the text for some reason. I think it was part of the whole thing, but didn't bother me. I mean, he watched his grandfather have S with snakes. While we get cool plant people. In Kingdom Hearts, it's very weird how dead people replace the actual versions and they treat it as normal. The chicken, okay. That fresh eggs, yeah, and yeah, it's great. I live in a desert, so I practically can't grow ish here. Where are you in, like Arizona or something? Also, I can't lie. The it felt like because the sea was near. I also forgot the farmers market that I went to, like in like a port, like by the water, where they were catching fresh fish. Like that is real food. You know what I'm saying? You said Green Thumb Naya, Nevada. Okay, okay. I'd rather die of bad food as long as it tastes good. I can't agree with that sentiment personally. But to me, like real chicken and real stuff, like it genuinely tastes better to me. But I know a lot of people don't care. Like I've always been a very healthy dude though. I'm not a person who a fresh fish. Yeah, I've had fresh fish before. That shit was good. Yeah. I even remember one time I went to pub when I was in Publix in Jacksonville. I remember seeing somebody bringing them in while they were flopping around, and I think they used that to make the sushi. I'm like, this is delicious. Or this grilled calamari from a sea area. But yeah, I should do Tramre versus Kaido. I mean, I'll save it. I have no problem. I have to decide which ones to prioritize and whatnot, but I don't have a problem doing that. But I'd rather see more of what Tramare can do before making a video like that. But I'll save it. You guys give me some good ones though. I really like Caliban versus Whitebeard. I think that's interesting. I really do. I like that one. I think we're gonna have fun with that one. I think I'm gonna get Milios for that. And then me and him, or maybe I don't know, maybe someone else. We'll see, but it'll be good. Here in America, we eat grease for breakfast. I know. Listen, I'm your neighbor. I'm in Canada. Like we get a lot of stuff that you guys get here too. But like, and listen, man, I like my shit natural. Just I swear over here, you like this is a newborn cow. The next day, it's a full grown cow ready to die with the way they inject it with BS. I can't. I could taste the difference. I could feel it in my body too, because I'm a very intuitive. I'm very in tune with my body naturally, which is why when my left side of my chest was hurting for like 3 days, I'm like something's wrong. I do not get pain here, and I couldn't discern me doing anything differently. Like I'm very good like that. I pay attention to these things. But anyways, you think One Piece characters actually scale Tiger characters? I haven't read a lot of One Piece, so I personally couldn't say. Depends on the character, but no, the Tower of God universe dog walks the One Piece universe on a very general scale. Yes, but I think Whitebeard's one of the strongest One Piece characters. Caliban is upper echelon, but he's not one of the strongest like 60 people in the tower. So that's actually a testament to how much stronger Tower God characters are usually. But um I still think you could agree some. I don't. You don't have to be One Piece characters. I was just saying because Kubera, Tower of God, and One Piece are the three series I technically cover the most. You might want to keep it in that realm. Like I can't make a video about like I don't know. I don't know. I can't think of anything right now, but like I'd have to go do research. At least if you keep it within these three series, the research I have to do is very minimal because I'm very in tune with them. Like I know what Whitebeard can do. I know what Caliban can do. Let's see it. So yeah. Um, it's good. Emu versus Jaha would be fun when we meet both of them. I'll have to see because Emu is another. I don't know if Emu is a strong character. I don't know if Emu could fight. I'm not like do me one favor, give me characters that we've at least probably seen go all out or have at least have a very good combat showcase. Don't ask me, Naya, who would win? Monkey D. Dragon or Tupuri? I haven't seen Dragon throw something even resembling a punch. And I've never seen Tupuri. Please don't ask me shit like that. I'm not making up a hypothetical, make believe, fan fiction, headcanon fight in my head. That I'm not doing. Just give me people we've seen. And I don't mind if you want to throw JJK or Toriko or whatever characters in there, because those are all things that I love. Someone told me to do one with fuck was it? It was Misogi and someone else. It was a good one. I'm trying to remember what it was. Fumagawa and Gremmy, the visionary, who can bring reality into fiction, or fiction into reality. Sorry, his thoughts become real. Is basically what it is, and all fiction is, what I'm saying. So, anyways, yeah, Bam versus Gon gonna get you views. Um, the only Hunter x Hunter one that I'm gonna do is Killua and Rand so far. No one suggested Bam and Gon to me, but I'll keep that one in mind in the back burner. But I think Gon gets fucking dog washed. So okay, but we'll see though. Yuri versus Big Mom. Shanks versus Gustang. See Gust. Even with that, Shanks and Gustang haven't done enough. I would say I've seen Gustang blades, fire, smoky cigarette, but I need more stuff. So yeah, Sora versus White, Hearts versus Soul. Someone gave me a Kingdom Hearts one too. I think it was Sora versus somebody. Was it Bam? I can't remember, but maybe we'll do a stream where we vote the next 10 I'm gonna do, and maybe the order or something of the sort. But we're gonna again. Don't worry, I'm not about to transform into a power scaling channel, but I'm going to dole these out probably like 2 to 4 times a month, alongside with the weekly topical videos, and then the character analysis, personal ones that are interesting to me. So yeah, you know what I'm saying. Um, I go to a lot of death trap restaurants where one meal will raise your blood pressure to lethal levels. That's true Americanism. Just grease, food, oil. Americans don't give a fuck, man. That's why y'all niggas fat as fuck. I think Canadians are fat too, though. So don't. This is not me being high and mighty. But you see me, um, I'm built like Mazino. Are you dumb? I'm built like Agni. Kubera characters are bait well into the power, though. I was surprised when he dropped the Bam versus Luffy vid. I think the Bam versus Luffy vid was interesting in its own right, but there was some limitation that we had. But yeah, Kubera, I'm here to put Kubera on the map. These guys are OD. They're very strong. But like I said, Star Destroyers, I'm here to rage bait too. I'm gonna rage bait. I'm gonna piss off some fan bases, being like, yeah, you cannot hold, yo, Kaido cannot hold a candle to Kadri, to Kasak, to Vitra, to Tasaka. Like, I don't necessarily need it to be a fight that's equal or even. I think it should be interesting, or at least showcase how one world's general tier of strength rivals another one. Because I'm already thinking of adding some Saint Seiya characters to actually go up against Kubera characters. Because Saint Seiya characters, despite how it looks, are absolutely incredibly broken, and I can't wait. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun. Um, wait, Naya, we've seen the lamp thing before with the teleport in the chapter. Rachel showed up. Really? I didn't realize that. So when we first went to New Sprout, when the girl, that dude person punched, I should, you know what? Let's take a gander. Where that person punched thing in the back of the head, that lamp was there. So she took a navigational crossroad to get there too. Interesting. I don't remember how far. I don't remember how long ago that chapter was, but let me see what I can do. Was that 80? The 80, 586, 588, 590? Let's see. Let's see what we can do here. Boom, boom. No, this is not. I don't think it's this one. This is Dumas. Maybe I didn't go back far. I don't think I went back far enough, did I? No, still Dumas stuff. Wait, that's Rachel. Hold on. I see Rachel. Ah, there we go. Oh, why is this so big? Sorry, y'all. It's way zoomed in. My fault. Yoink. Wow, it's still huge. How big did I make this for that? Oh, because I know what I did wrong. I changed my font or zoom in. I forgot I did that. Okay. Anyways, so you're talking about here. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. New sprouts. Oh, you're totally right. Yep, I see it. Central region, somewhere in the tower. Right here. That lamp thing. So they use one of those to get here. All right. Good, yo. Good catch. Great catch. Good job. I did not remember that. Good catch. You're absolutely correct. Wow. Yes, yeah, I zoomed out. Yeah, there you go. That's better. Now I have to be absolutely extra. That was a good catch, man. White versus Eisen. White. Ooh. I don't think White could win that one. All right, I like that one though. That's interesting. I can do that. I don't mind that. I'll get past for that one. Bleach guy. Oh, I could Griever. Oh, I can get. Well, Griever wouldn't know. No, but Griever's no. Ah, the trick is getting somebody who at least knows Tower God and. Okay, I'm Bleach content. Okay, Shibisu versus Usopp. Okay. What about a community poll on a YouTube channel? Oh, I can do that. How many can I do at a time? I'll do that. Okay. Just know before like all the ones you're throwing out, we're doing Lee's and Bam, White and Zoro, Kasak and Kaido. After those three, you guys got it. So just know that those three are next because I've already recorded one of them. So okay, Bam versus Law are probably more interesting and complex matchup a little bit, but I still think Bam takes it. It if it doesn't have to be an even battle, do Rachel versus Brahma. Okay. Someone said do Asha versus Rachel, but like in a way where they're like how well they manipulate the MC. Dude got millions of views for the Salt and Rage. Ace versus Yeon. Okay. This is Zahar versus Sukuna. I'm just gonna screenshot this so they're all here. There you go. Yeah, I'll do a community thing. I'll be posting. Y'all see Detective Hemmings? Y'all see Herlock's the Black Herlock Sholmes? Y'all seen it? I literally got suspenders, some more turtlenecks, some more dress pants and slacks, just for that, and like the detective hat, just for that. Cause I may have not told you guys this, but the way that I'm going to frame my video essays is like I'm a detective on a case trying to solve something. So I'll give you an example. Remember how I talked about what makes a fight scene good, or like the ride versus the ending? If let's say I had not made that video yet, I would treat it like I'm on a case. Like, what is more important, the journey or the conclusion of a narrative? And have like the paperwork, like I'm trying to solve a case. Like that's the kind of framing I'm going to use for it. So I'm gonna be in costume. I have to get the gun holster to come through, and I'll be doing some like skit stuff and everything. But it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I think you guys are really gonna enjoy these. I am gonna be a little bit. I'm gonna be in my like super flowery language, so I might be using a lot of big words, so to speak, but show off my lexicon. But yeah, Bam versus Naruto. I don't mind doing. See, the thing with Naruto is I have to do research, but I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Pin versus Law would be fun. Herlock, Diamond Authority versus Family Heads. Okay, Detective Hemmings sounds fun. I'm in there, man. I'm in there. The Black Herlock Sholmes, baby. But I'm getting one of those briefcases and everything. Data Zahard versus Ulquiorra. I guess I'll just screenshot these two. Slayers versus Akatsuki. We have to see more Slayers. Again, wait until we see more Slayers in action. Unless you want to pick three Akatsuki members to go up against Yama, White, Kuraka, if you want to throw a Bam in there. But yeah. I think Diamonds would smoke Jihad. It'd be interesting. Um, what else? You can bring up some cartoon stuff too, by by the way too, if you want some like, cause I like if you want to bring up Don Hua stuff too, if you want to bring like Wuxian from like Legend of Hay, Akui or Seven from Scissor Seven, Killer Seven, you want to bring up characters like that. Wenren from Fog Hill of Five Elements, those are all viable too. Remember, I'm very I'm very versatile in my knowledge and whatnot. Video game characters, you want to see Shulk versus I don't know Iniesta, Aria Iniesta. You can dive deeper into your bag if you want to. So Katara. Ooh, Law versus Karaka. Law versus Karaka is interesting. I like that with the tricky abilities. I like that. And eventually we'll do some battle royales and some tag team matches, but let's keep it single for the time being. Anata versus Urek. The Great Snake. I got the Great Snake. Finn and Jake climb the tower. What would happen if Finn and Jake climb the tower? I'm gonna do stuff like that too. And also like I was saying, we can Chief brought this up, which was interesting because he wanted me to do Blue Lock versus Al Ashi because it's both a football soccer for you Americans manga. I like that because I was already thinking in my head For someone like, let's say someone was like Naya, can he do Bruce Wayne versus L. Laliet? I wouldn't necessarily make it a fight because L's getting mixed by Batman. Now talk. He get his ass beat. But as a cerebral, like intellectual battle, who's a better detective, who's got more cerebral horsepower, that would be that would be absolutely fun to do. So yeah, Breath of the Wild Link versus Bam. You trying to set up my guy Link for failure? I'll think about it. Nah, but that's not even the strong. Well, depends. Oracle of Ages and Seasons probably, but this is Breath of the Wild Link is probably second. Physically very strong. He's got stasis, recall, ultra hand, and ascend. Well, stasis would be I don't know, but anyways, but yeah. Alien X. Alien X is from Ben 10, right? I'll have to revisit Ben 10. I haven't watched Ben 10 in a long time. I have to do research, but I can do that. I can do those things. Finn versus Ego. Don't respect my nigga Link. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're trying to set up my guy Link. Set my guy Link up. Like, that's not my boy. It's not my Hylian. Frankie versus Batman Beyond. I like these. You gotta think it. The Red Thressa versus Glow. Oh, Adventure Time versus the Dio. You see? Now y'all thinking outside the box. I like that. We'll have a stream to do this properly and everything, but I'll make a post for voting and then ask you guys to add some in the comments below. But okay. That's the one with the three heads, right? That's like agree on all things, whatever, or Elon next to the other one. I can't remember them all. It was a Diamond Head, damn it, forearm. It's been a long time. But shout out to my guy Kevin 11. You might have to pick a specific version of Run of Batman because sometimes Bruce be looking mad stupid. That's a good point. That's a good point. A good point. Can I stream more? In what sense? Stream more what? Like just in general, or like stream more today? What do you mean? Enoch is overpowered. In one episode, he survived the universe getting destroyed and then recreated. I remember how OP Alien X is. I just don't remember if I'm thinking of the right one. The one where there's those like Ben is in like this like space realm, and there's three big like heads, and if they don't agree, no decision can be made. That's you talk about that one, right? That's all I'm trying to make sure I'm thinking of the right thing. Because it's been I had not revisited Ben 10 in a really long time. Okay, that's all. That's all I was asking. So yeah, that. Yeah, Ben is one of the three minds. There you go. Yeah, that shit is crazy. I mean, stream more about comics, cartoons, which animation. Oh, of course I can. It's just that no one cares when I do them. It's not that I don't mind doing it. It's just I know what people come for. They don't care about cartoons. They don't care about me talking about comics. They just care about like Tower of God and anime and whatnot and stuff like that. But that's just how the cookie crumbles. But I have no problem doing that. And my video essays, you're gonna see a lot more of that kind of stuff. So yeah, the big heads were okay. I got it. All right, people. Have I seen the new live action Avatar trailer? Bro, be for real. You know me. Be for real, man. You know I don't care about that shit. Be for real. Come on, dog. Y'all know I don't give a fuck about live action anything. Yu Yu Hakusho, Avatar, One Piece. I don't give a damn. Like, be for real. So tired of y'all. Y'all do this just to see me in pain. The stream is over. All right. Suna versus John Doe. Suna? Oh yes, I'm Suna. If Finn and Jake climbed up the tower, they would end the dev real quick, especially with Finn and his woman problems. Chill on Finn, bro. Chill on Finn. Finn and Jake got this. Don't worry about it, okay? Just let him cook. Let 'em cook. Let my guys cook. Jake went to Nirvana, the 50th Dead World. That's all I know. He nice. He different. That's my guy. But yeah, Naya plays trans Ty Lee. Let's sign an NDA. That's crazy. Nah, I care about Avatar too much. I'm not watching that shit. Avatar is quite. Remember how I think it was you, Infinite. One of you guys asked me to do a top 30 of my favorite things in general across all media, games, things I watch, play, or read, or whatever. Listen to, I suppose, all of that. Avatar would be in the top five. I love it. I have all the comics. Like it's not a joke at all. Not the horror ones, but not a joke. Like I fuck with that. I'm not watching that shit. So yeah, hey, man, I don't have the problem doing cartoon streams. I will. I not recent. Well, I say recently, but like a month over, like a month ago, I finished Fiona and Cake, and I finally finished Owl House. Um, I was gonna rewatch Infinity Train because I wanted to talk about it a little bit. And what's the other one? That has been Hotel. The other one with the other demons in hell and they're assassins and shit. And they carry out those little missions for the people who died and blah blah blah. But yeah, Korra Raw 2, niggas need to stop sleeping. Oh, don't worry. The Legend of Korra versus the contrasted comparison that I did, I'm gonna make it even better. Make it even better. Absolutely. So yeah. So, anywho, anywho, got to edit some more content for you guys. I think the two-ish new videos I dropped on my Patreon. What are they again? Let me just look at this real quick. What are they again? Um, no, sorry. Oh yeah, the blue holes and the upcoming versus battles, and this is coming out this week. Are the family heads close in strength? So stay tuned. I'm making content ahead of time and everything, but I got to get back to. I got remember right now. I'm back to working outside the house again, so I don't have as much free time as I used to. So I gotta head out. But we'll be live tomorrow around the same time on YouTube, probably 5 p.m., 5:30 p.m. ish, to talk to them about do a Mazino reveal and everything. Y'all be safe. But yeah. Owl House didn't move me. Oh, I sorry, I fucked up. It's not Owl House. I did not finish Owl House. I completely fucked up. I meant Amphibia. Amphibia, I finally finished. I didn't finish Owl House. I messed up. I flubbed my words. Kami Mamita. I meant that. But anyways, shout out to Gravity Falls. Shout out to some of them shows. They're really good. All right, I'm gonna be out. Y'all be safe. Shout out to the Patreon gang. I appreciate the continued support. Shout out to the certified BAM lovers, CBL Nation, CBL gang. It is what it is. But also shout out to the Priest of Fire. You know that's Brilith gang. Could they be the real CBLs? I think they just might be. But a huge big shout out to the Fifth Zen Gods. Shout out to Zyler Scotty, Zodiac Nemco, Zachary Cooper, Tino Brown, Tikos, Simi, Scobe, Revenant, Naz Riley, Markov, Lucky Roo, Lazy Dragon, Johnny Rogers, Huey, Triss, Childish Nujabis, Andrew, Big Allen, and Big Abdel. Your support is appreciated. Yo, I slept in a bed the other day. Yo, I can afford a bed now. You guys are out here saving my life.